Buenos dias. Good morning. Buongiorno. Bonjour. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Bug's like, who are you talking to? Hi, Bug. Good morning, Bug. All right, you guys, welcome. Welcome to Evolvehumanity. Welcome to today. It is a partly cloudy, no, I'm gonna go with mostly cloudy. I don't see a touch of blue sky anywhere. Overcast gray day here in the Pacific Northwest. Nothing new there. The one thing we do have new, a president. Yep, we sure do, guys. We got a new president of the United States of America. So let's see how this unfolds. Let's use this opportunity as a space to come together versus to become polarized. Let's talk about how we can evolve into a community that serves the greater good, not just a small group, but the greater good, because that's what it's all about. There's enough for everybody to have abundance. It's not, if I get a piece of the pie and you get a piece of the pie, somebody's gonna get less of the piece of the pie. It's, we can all eat pie. Everybody can have pie. It doesn't have to be a battle for who gets more. We can all share, okay? So on that note, that is an interesting change of events and makes complete sense to me since Mercury went into Libra on election day, stopped being retrograde in Libra. So balance, justice, truth, all the things that actually this country, the United States, was historically built upon. Democracy. Anyways, I don't want to make this a political conversation. I just, to point out the energies that are currently going on, this makes sense, that things were very confusing and now they're starting to become less confusing, and things may be shifting and changing in terms of what our current policies look like. And hopefully this will be an opportunity for us to all come together, regardless of what side you're on. Let's come together at the table and have the conversation. Let's work together for the greater good. So this is a monthly zodiac reading for Cancer. Thanks for enduring all that political commentary. I appreciate you giving me the platform. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I hope you're having a great day. I hope that you are really enjoying the frequency of a new reality to emerge. This just popped out of the deck. Soul time. The new frequency of soul time the frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. One that embraces the concepts that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Yes, this is just a point in time. This is just a point in time, and this is the possibility of a new reality to emerge, okay? Cool. Makes so much sense. Let's keep that. Let's use that as our guiding energy right now. So Cancer, where you at? Where you at this month? Ooh, prosperity. Passion. Okay, I can see where we're headed. Cool. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. Wow, inclusion. I love this. This is amazing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration and abundance of the abundance and riches of the that the universe provides. So prosperity, look at that. Something's coming to fruition that you are passionate about. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within the intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. All right, you guys. Something is brewing under the surface about about our health, about bringing things together, and about what we're really up to right now, about what we're actually passionate about what we're trying to create in this 3D experience right now. So that's lovely. This frequency, these energetic frequencies coming together are pretty beautiful. So it's kind of a trajectory. It's kind of a part of this process of manifestation. So what are you manifesting, Cancer? What are you brewing? What are you bringing together? What is on your horizon? Looks like you might be going through some things that may have disappointed you. 5 of Cups jumping out there. Let's see. You might have to let go of something that might not feel 100%. It might not be giving you all the good feelings, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Sometimes you gotta let go in order for new things to be cultivated. Justice, balance, right there. Interesting. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, King of Wands, 2 of Cups, 5 of Coins, Queen of Wands, Emperor energy right there, Ace of Swords, 10 of Wands, King of Swords. Wow. That is an interesting experience that you are going through, Cancer. Lovers, Ace of Coins, deciding. Page of Coins, Tower, Queen of Swords, Fountain. Wow. Okay. Right now, there's this experience where things might feel a little out of balance. And there could be some, some things that you might be going through that are risky. There's some questionable things that you're it's like you might be deciding to do something that might actually be, there's a risk involved here. So it could be that there's something that you're presented with, maybe around some sort of decision that you're making, that could potentially really give you something really abundant and that will be satisfying to you. But there's really something risky about this decision that could backfire. There's something there about this. Maybe the fear is that this might be this might bring bigger problems, bigger things. So more money, more problems. You know what I mean? So this is kind of like that sort of idea here. There's something here that you're brewing that is possible on the horizon here, but is risk. There's something potentially it's like going all in, man. It's like all or nothing. So maybe it's just, there's something about this energy that could be potentially uncertain. There's some uncertainty here. it looks like, though, there are things that you are currently, there is balance that you currently have that has been necessary to create some sort of foundation here for you to really be able to stand in a space to be able to look at what kind of risks you want to take. And there's definitely some partnership here. I see the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Cups. There's some partnership energy here. There's some coming together of all your, this is, for me, I definitely see this as something about bringing things together within yourself to lay the foundation for you to be able to look at from a bigger perspective what is possible. And there is a definite possibility that you could lose some money. You could lose time, money, resources, energy. There is a possibility of loss. That is a definite possibility. And I think what is really important is that you stand confidently, but also humbly, truthfully, stand in your truth for what makes the most sense for you. But don't be afraid. Well, I don't know if that's the right word. I think what you are afraid of is that this is going to bring you more problems. This is going to add to this is going to just add another layer of things that you need to work through. So something about standing in your truth, being confident about the decisions that you're making, but also being mindful about, there's two sides of an experience. There's always going to be that space of, you might want something, but in order to create that something, you have to shift something. So then you have to be with the experience of the shift or the uncertainty or the loss in order to create the new. So there's that two sides of the experience. There's definitely this opportunity, though, for you to really see the big picture and to see, that there is an opportunity here for a new reality. There is an opportunity for you to make a decision about what you want, what does stability mean to you. You got options. You definitely got some options here. There are some certain options here that you're making some decisions about what makes sense. And there is this energy of disappointment and loss in that space. Maybe you're deciding to let something go. Maybe you're deciding to cut something off. Maybe you're deciding to leave a job. Swords and Pentacles. Lots of swords and pentacles here. So you're thinking, there's a lot of thinking about stability, finances, what makes sense in terms of going forward. You got the King of Swords here in the outcome position, looking at the bigger picture, being grounded in the reality, the Ace of Swords, the truth, Emperor, standing, the Ace of Swords is pointing down at the Emperor. So standing in your truth, standing in your confident truth, being confident with the decision that you make so that it doesn't burden you, so that you can feel like you made the right decision. There's a decision here. There is a definite decision to create something new, a new reality for yourself. And it's going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be some upheaval. There's going to be some absolute upheaval. Page of Coins, Tower, Queen of Swords. In the Fountain Tarot deck, there is an actual additional card, the Fountain. This card follows the World card. I'll read to you what the meaning of this card is. It's a really pretty card. I love it. It means, the fountain exists outside and beyond the cycles of birth, death, time, and form. It is nameless, changeless source of which everything is a part. It is waking from the dream of separateness and identity and the recognition of oneself as not only connected to all things, but all things divine nature. When the fountain appears in your reading, relinquish all illusions of control and remain quiet. It invites you to observe, master less, and to just be effortless and distinguishable from life. You are the voice and the breath of the universe. Okay, so you're creating something beyond space and time, beyond illusionary stability. The decision that you're making is beyond what makes sense. So that's really what this is about, is you being able to stand confidently in a decision that you're making that might not make sense to you in the moment or others in the moment or whoever. But it makes sense in terms of where you're evolving to, what your soul is evolving into, what makes you happy, what is really going to fill you with abundance, what's really going to make you prosperous. Is it creating something where it might be letting go of some sort of finance, it could be letting go of a job that pays you big money so that you can do something that makes you happy. That, that's what I'm gathering from this. So this is really about making a decision to let go of some illusion of stability and reality that you've created for yourself in order to actually have what you love, do what you love, and create the reality that's really going to be fulfilling, satisfying, nurturing, passionate, truthful. Okay? So, I don't think this is going to feel really good. In the immediate future, it might feel really uncomfortable and you might be confused and you might feel stuck. I don't know. You might just feel completely defeated. Like, oh shit, what does this all mean? Where am I going here? Why did I create my life like this? You might have gotten yourself into a position where you're like, you might feel like there's some sort of hardship. And I think that what Spirit is really saying is you get to define what's going to make you happy and what's going to fulfill you, what's going to bring you love, what's going to bring you prosperity. And it might not look like financial, it might not look like something like tangible in terms of your pentacles, but what it will do is give you an abundance of joy. So for me, something that would make me happy is having an animal sanctuary. Does that necessarily mean I'm going to make money? No. It means I'm going to have to figure out money to take care of the animals. But that would bring me massive joy and satisfaction to be able to create a space for animals to live healthy and happy and free. What would I have to do to create that? I'd have to figure out how I would be able to take care of the animals. Would that be something that I was passionate about? Yes. Would that be something that would bring me internal prosperity? Absolutely. Would it be a contribution to the world? It would. It would be for me, it would be. That would be my definition. That would be my truth. That would be the reality that I'm creating for myself in alignment with what I think my mission is. Would that be something you would do? Not necessarily. What if I had to give all my money up for that? What if I had to, I don't really even have any money, but what if I had to take all of my resources to support that? I would have to give up all of my earthly stability to take care of animals. I must really want to actually create the space for love and abundance to be in that place. Okay? So that's kind of the message that I'm receiving from this is you define what's going to bring you happiness. What are you passionate about? What's worthy of your time, your resources, your energy? What is what is it that you're going to cultivate? Because it could be that what you've been doing hasn't been satisfying, but it has given you some financial gain in order to kind of keep at a baseline, to keep operating in a particular way that allows you to have some balance so that, justice card here, but it's not balance and Five of Swords. That's like, it's kind of like, robbing Peter to pay Paul. it's balanced, but it's not. It's like, at what cost? At what price? I mean, Justice is still a far more powerful energy than Five of Swords, but it is, you know, you got the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. It's not, the opportunity here is for you to really get clear for yourself. What reality do you want to live in? And what does that look like? And what does bring you, what does bring you prosperity in terms of like your well-being, your mind, your body, your heart, your soul, and your spirit, okay? So there you go. This is the message here. Allowing the possibility of a new reality to emerge, okay? All right, Cancer. I hope this message resonated. I hope that you have a good November. Be kind to one another. If you like the content that I am creating, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what kind of readings you'd like. Go ahead and leave a comment if you want. Okay. Go forth and allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Take care.